Hey YouTube, it's time for another back in my day video. I had this stuff in my fridge, so I figured I'd do a video about the beers. Nowadays, these are called retro beers, and they still make Schlitz, Ballantine, and Schaefer. In fact, I got a personal history with Schaefer. That was actually my father's favorite beer when I was a kid growing up. And then they went and moved the brewery. They closed the brewery in Brooklyn and they moved out to Pennsylvania. And when they did that, the beer didn't taste the same. So he went over to the dark side and started drinking Budweiser from Anheuser-Busch. But that was back in the days. I think it was 1976, and it also coincided with the move from steel cans to aluminum cans. But anyway, back in the day, all the beers were like local family-owned breweries. Schlitz, Ballantine, Schaefer, they were all named after their respective owners back in the beginning. And then over the generations, got passed down to sons and grandsons and stuff like that. But they didn't have any national brands back then. I think Budweiser was the first real national beer that was like coast to coast that you can get anywhere in the United States. Coors Light was another brand that they, came around. It was kind of like the equivalent of, getting Walmarts and big chain stores in, putting the mom and pops out of business. But now, the microbrewers are coming back, the smaller breweries, because people are drinking, they like the taste of the beer. But it's a whole different focus. This is like, this beer here, I don't know, I haven't actually tasted it yet, but it's a custom craft brew. And even though it might even be brewed on contract with one of the major breweries, Coors or Anheuser-Busch, it's still, it's a private recipe and it's brewed under contract. And this, I don't even know what this stuff is. I saw it in the beer store and I'm going to send it out to Ebomi, some kind of malt liquor. But anyway, but this is what we had. This is what we had to drink back then, and then my local regional beer was Genesee, and everything was like kind of regional, depending on where you lived is what you had to drink. And then, kind of evolved from there. But all these retro brews are still around. That's what they call it. So, they were good if they've survived all of these years. So, that's it. That's my little... Oh, and Ballantine has a thing with the... I know somebody's going to correct me, but I think Yankee Stadium had a contract with Ballantine, and that was the beer that they served at Yankee games. I know somebody's going to correct me, but I think that's how I remember it. But that's it. This is a little blast from the past. I found these in my local beer store, and I've been getting a kick out of enjoying the retro brews. So that's it. I'm out.